Hyprep is attracting global attention as it pushes forward with its environmental restoration efforts in Ogoniland. Hyprep project coordinator, Professor Nenebarini Zabi, welcomed two high-profile international guests, renowned mangrove expert Emeritus Professor Olaf Linden and UN Environment Program Coordinator for the Delta, Mike Cowings. Their visit underscores growing global interest in Hyprep's restoration work. Both guests accompanied Professor Zabi on a field visit to inspect mangrove restoration sites in Bomo, Gokana local government area.
Well, the sites we have seen look surprisingly good. We see recovery in many of the critical key species like fish and shellfish, and the mangrove is doing well overall, and there is ample supply of seedlings of small plants here that the communities have produced, and I think I hope most of these will become used in the further work with Hyprep as it proceeds.
Yeah, some years back I spent a number of years in the creeks, so it's an environment I'm very familiar with. I've not been back for a couple of years, so happy to have the opportunity to come back into the creeks, the mangrove, to see firsthand the work that's been done over the last couple of years, and I have to say, very encouraging indeed. It's good, and it bodes well for the future.
Yeah, as always, excited. I always like when stakeholders come to visit our site, when they come to check what we are doing. It's always an opportunity for feedback, and so Professor Olaf, who leads the mangrove team as part of the post-UNEP consultants, incidentally co-authored the mangrove restoration manual. So having him and my colleague who leads the team visiting our mangrove site today is encouraging, it's exciting, because at the end of it, they will document the observations and share the report with us. Like I always insist, it's work in progress. Restoration is not black magic. It's not something you say appear and it appears today. No. It's a process. It takes a lot of time. It starts with what we did, training the community people how to produce seedlings. You can see extensive seedlings. Training them on how to participate in the planting and the monitoring, and getting them involved in the entire restoration process. So restoration is usually the goal. The remedial steps we are taking is what can be called rehabilitation. So for us, seeing the mangroves growing very well and seeing natural recruits, what we call volunteers, getting established amongst the planted mangroves is very encouraging. And of course, we'll continue to monitor their growth, compare their growth rate with their natural growth rate, and we'll communicate the stakeholders, especially the scientific community. But what we are doing is also contributing to advancing the science and practice of mangrove restoration, not just for Ogoniland and the Niger Delta, but other mangrove communities in the Gulf of Guinea, because we have the same kind of species. Like our mangrove manual is up there on our website. It's accessible to everybody that is interested in mangrove restoration. So for us, every bit of data we generate, we share with stakeholders, both in reports and in scientific journals, so that they contribute to similar mangrove restoration efforts anywhere in this region. So we're always happy coming around.
Hyprep's efforts are making a tangible impact. Over 1.3 million mangroves have been planted, with shoreline restoration now at 38% completion. This is not just about the environment, it's about livelihoods too. Professor Zabe also joined local fisher folks for a fishing exercise, a sign that life is returning to the waters. From Bomo in Gokana, I am Ekikere Udom, reporting for Box TV News.